Dang. Y'all see how long my hair getting? That shit crazy. I can't wait till I get to like 10 years in, nigga. Y'all gonna be like, damn, boy. DBPOTD though, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I want to give y'all this crypto. This crypto. It's a lovely one. Lovely one. Trading real low too. It's called super rare. Feel me? It's called super rare. It's trading at a fraction of a cent, but the cent that it's trading in currently is at 5 cents, but it's trading at a fraction of that. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all the companies. Make sure y'all get a good glimpse on what's going on inside of the market so that you can see it. You'll see definitely on them hour time frame is going. Like it's going. So just look at that. Also pay attention to the fact that it is a fraction of a cent. It's at 5 cents right now. Where it's at currently, an easy double up would be for it to go up to 10 cents. Feel me? That's an easy double up moment for all my crypto lovers. If you are looking for an opportunity to double your money, possibly triple your money, you need to be in this investment right now. Super rare. Go get it. It's called Rare USD. If you're looking for it on any of your markets, that's how you're gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give y'all these cryptos too, because I realized, let me break it down, right? I realized that the only reason why I wasn't giving y'all cryptos, look, I'm keeping it 1,000. The only reason why I wasn't giving y'all cryptos is because I personally could care less about a crypto. I'm just being honest with you. And I know that probably sounds as backwards for an investor. You probably like, bro, what do you mean you could care less about crypto? Ain't you supposed to be an investor? You supposed to be into everything and woo. Y'all get caught up in facades. Just because you an investor don't mean you got to be invested into every single thing, every new trend, every new this. Some stuff you just don't find interest in. You know what I'm saying? And as any real investor knows, just because it's money in that industry doesn't mean that all the money went away from all these other industries. You feel me? Doesn't mean that the rest of these markets just all of a sudden went dry just because AI markets started going crazy, or just because crypto came into the world. Don't mean that stock markets just all of a sudden lost all their value when the crypto markets are based off of stock markets. Feel me? Like, so, you know, trends and all the new, you know, waves and stuff like that doesn't really get to me, because it's like, I guess too, when you trading and you really like just see how easy it is for something to get picked up as a trend, like in the markets, you realize just how easy it is for something to get picked up as a trend in our world. Like, bro, no funny shit. Look at TikTok. I love TikTok now because it's been a great asset for me business-wise, you know what I'm saying, and community-wise. It's been great. So I actually like TikTok now. But previous to, when I used to look at TikTok, bro, I used to look at TikTok like it was just a big old joke. I'd be like, bro, they ain't doing nothing but... Oh, I thought I recognized them. I'd be sitting there like, TikTok ain't nothing but a joke, because you got all these people just on here doing a new dance, you know what I'm saying? Smack your hips a couple times and tap your head and shit, and your dance go viral. And I'd be like, yo, what is this? Like, I used to, personally, this is just me keeping it 1,000, I used to think TikTok was so childish, so I didn't want to get on that app, get on this app, because I was like, bro, this app is childish, until I realized that it's really what you make of anything. That, you know what I'm saying? It's just what you make of it. Feel me? But I thought TikTok was childish. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I really don't even know how I just got on that point. But I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you, right? So now that I upload on TikTok though, I'm gonna just keep it pushing with my little whatever my message is right now. Now that I'm on TikTok, I've actually realized though that it is great. It's a great app. You feel me? Useful in so many ways. Again, I've been meeting people that I would not have met if it wasn't for TikTok. So I appreciate TikTok. Right? Don't really know where that side note came from. But anyway, back to the point. You feel me? If you was paying attention to the last video, I was sort of breaking down, you know, the fear behind investments and how people sort of think like, okay, this money might go away quick, or whatever you might think when you initially put in an investment, right? I just want to, take this last little minute to reiterate that when you invest into anything, be willing to lose whatever money you just invested. All right. So imagine it like you've spent the money the same way that you would have spent it on something else. So say for instance, if you were a woman and you would have spent that on a bag, you feel me? Or you would have spent that on your nails, or you would have spent that on your hair or some shit. Feel me? Take that same money and imagine, okay, I would have put this towards my nails. Let me put this towards an investment today and make some money. You know what I'm saying? And then your nails gonna pay for themselves. After a while, I'm trying to put you on, you know what I'm saying? Understand it's not immediate. I'm not teaching you how to get immediate rewards. There's too many investors and traders that's talking to y'all about all the immediates, and that's why everybody is so caught up on immediate, and then when you don't get immediate, you run away. Whole time not realizing that it was in the delayed gratification that you were really going to reap the real rewards of investing. I don't care who you are, even when you are investing into real estate, land, you got a building, whatever the case may be, bro, when you are investing into something, it is an invisible time span that is on your investment. You feel me? From the time of you being in it, down and up, there is a time span, an invisible one that you can't see. So for instance, if you go buy a house, you dig what I'm saying? You go buy a house, you want to remodel this house, and you want to sell it, and you want to resell it. All right. When you go and you start the process, right? First and foremost, the remodel in itself could take months, depending on the team that you're working with, depending on different weather factors, depending on material factors, if you can find all your materials in time. You know what I'm saying? It depends on so many different factors. So somebody that might think, okay, I'm about to just grab a home, flip it real quick, 1 month, it ain't gonna take no time, right? They could go purchase that home, and next thing you know, they holding on to that home for a whole year, and their intent was just to hold it for 1 month and sell it, flip it, remodel it, get it going. But now they holding it for a whole year. That has now become like, it was already an investment, but now they really see the time span on their investment. It's like, oh man, it's woo woo. You know what I'm saying? But then let's say 6 more months go by. You feel me? And now they were able to sell the home, and let's say throughout that time, inflation and prices on homes ended up rising a little bit more. Let's say government did some whatever to tax it, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say some outside factors started playing in. Boom, they was able to sell that home in that next 6 months when all these new changes was happening. So now they were able to raise the prices a little bit more. Now they made, let's just say they made $100,000 profit on the flip. I don't know how realistic that is for all my house flippers. Y'all tell me if that's realistic. I'm just throwing numbers out into the water. Feel me? But let's say they made $100,000 on their flip, when originally had they flip within the month that they wanted to, because all these the government factors, the whatever and the whatevers, all the different factors, the inflations and all that stuff that played in throughout that time span of them having to wait, you feel me, to actually increase their reward. Had they got their reward that first month, they probably would have only made $25,000 on the flip. You get what I'm saying? Or $50,000 on the flip. So they would have sacrificed $75,000 or $50,000 because they just didn't want to wait longer. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted instant gratification instead of delayed gratification. I know that was kind of a lengthy example, but I hope you followed along, because that's how oftentimes a lot of us can get caught up in the market. We looking at immediate gratification. We looking at, oh, we can just buy this company today and get rich tomorrow. Yes, you absolutely can, with the right capital, with the right buying power, with all this good stuff, bro. You can do that, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's possible, to buy a company today, get a little rich tomorrow. But bro, Stop fooling yourself to believe that every single investment is supposed to make you rich. Or the first moment you hear somebody say, like, put your money into this or put your money into that, it's just supposed to be your automatic get rich method. Like, bro, getting money, like, bro, let me break this shit down for the real hustlers. Y'all know, getting money, sustaining money, and really raising your capital, bro, that shit take time, bro. I don't give a fuck who you is, bro. That shit take time, bro. Especially when you got real responsibilities to take care of in your day-to-day life. You ain't just somebody that's just able to, like, if you ain't got no bills, you ain't got no responsibilities, you ain't got nobody you gotta take care of, you ain't got none of that, no responsibilities, and you just living, working, and making money, then you good. You 1,000% good. You should be able to stack your bread like it's water. You feel me? Well, not water, because you can't stack water, but you get what I'm saying, like it's bricks. Feel me? You should be able to go crazy. But for somebody that's genuinely got anything on their plate, we all know as hustlers, it takes time to really be able to get to the places in life that you want to be at. You don't just get there overnight. This is not an overnight thing, and I'm not going to be that investor that sit here and tell you, oh, I'm going to make you rich overnight. Nah. I'm going to help you create generational wealth for the people that's going to come after you, your children's children, your children's children's children, and all their children. I'm going to help you create generational wealth. This stuff builds. We add on. We are creating. We not sitting here trying to manipulate. We are creating, y'all. Creating. That's it. That's all. You feel me? So I just wanted to break that down for y'all today. I got to go because I got to go get some work done, man. I got hella shit to do today. It's just, at this point, all my entrepreneurs know, it's never an off day. When you really in your mode, when you in your grind, when you really locked in, ain't no off days, man. Even if you take little momentary breaks, little pauses, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, but off day, man, that shit ain't happening, bro. So anyway, my phone about to die. It's 10%. I know y'all probably get tired of hearing that, but you better get used to it because that's just part of my character. I ain't gonna lie. I tend to forget to charge my batteries. Computer, phone, whatever. I don't care what it is. Headphones, all that shit. I tend to forget. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't just forget. Sometimes it be in the middle of my sleep. I look at my phone sitting right there, like on like my little table and shit. I'll see my phones sitting right there, maybe even check them and see they about to die, and still close that phone out and go back to sleep. Cause I don't be feeling like moving from my bed, like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But anyway, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Y'all make sure y'all talk to God. Make sure y'all say y'all prayers. Tell that man thank you. You know what I'm saying? I sort of rushed it in that last one because I almost forgot to tell you, but I can't forget to tell you, man. I got to let you know. Talk to God today. Do not wait. Do not procrastinate. Let him have every piece of your life. I know it's hard. I know sometimes you don't understand. I know sometimes you think God ain't listening to you. I know sometimes you think God just ain't even here right now. You think he done took a vacation, like he just out living, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. I want you to understand God is always present. Always. He's never away from you. All you have to do is call his name, and I promise you, he's right there. Promise you. I'm a living witness to this. I'm telling you, I don't tell y'all anything just because it sounds good. Anything that I'm telling you based off experience. I'm telling you based off what I know. I'm not telling you nothing just because it sounds good. I had to say that again for you because ain't nothing about, bruh, Sometimes I get like real excited when I get to talking about God. And if you one of them ones that like be feeling that same vibe, then you feel me, because bro, it ain't nothing better than God, bro. It ain't nothing better than God. And when you realize that, and you realize that God really be walking with you, God really be there, like not just pretend there, like nah, he really there. Like you call his name and you hear him talking to you. You hear him, like you hear him. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? When you really build them relationships and you really know that God is right there with you in your heart, in your mind, and in your spirit, walking everywhere with you. Not one time has he left you. When you really get in that mode and you feel that, life really starts changing. Life feels different. I want all y'all to experience that shift. You feel me? For real. Get in tune with God, man. Get right. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that opportunity pass you by. You know what I'm saying? Even if you let every opportunity of mine pass you by, don't let God's opportunity pass you by. Take God. You know what I'm saying? Take God every time. You feel me? If you don't never listen to nothing else I say in none of these videos, take God every time. You feel me? Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Take God. We out.